You guys, if you've been following the podcast, you probably know by now that my life is full of like hard work and blessings, right? AKA luck. And what I mean by that is there's in almost every situation, I had an opportunity or a job because I met somebody doing something completely unrelated to work. So, for example, one of our first couple of episodes, I talked about NVIDIA. You would have thought I worked there, even though I didn't. That was an opportunity that I got from a volunteer group, not with Microsoft, right? It was with the Black Women in AI, which is a group with the goal of reskilling at a minimum 1,000 Black women so that we can really affect the workforce and, include the diversity that is what technology is, right? So that opportunity came from there. My mentor, which I know we're going to talk about in a little bit, that also came from another volunteer opportunity in Chicago when I lived there, born and raised. So this is very passionate. It's something very important to me. Not only because I like volunteering and I like meeting people, but because every opportunity I've had up until now has been due to some sort of volunteer work or a networking event or something that was not related to any work that I was doing, that I got paid for, should I say. So, yeah, so I mean, for me, volunteering is super important. Recently I did a volunteering with KIP Academy in Atlanta, and they're revitalizing their gardening area and growing food to kind of teach the kids like, hey, your food does not come from a grocery store. And we think it's funny until you go into those classrooms and you see how much information they don't have or how much they just don't know about the basic fundamental things of growing food.
Hmm.
So me and a couple of others volunteered to go there and revitalize the space. And I'm happy I did it, but I had no idea what I was getting myself into. Andrew, I'm talking about pulling weeds that look like trees, just getting dirty, but I'm doing it for the community. And it feels good, like, it feels good to
Yeah.
talk about it, and then I met so many people that there's just no way I would have met otherwise, and I think the richness of that is really valuable. I think we should be intentional with what we do because you do wanna meet people and you wanna be really intentional about your career, but the universe really rewards you, in my opinion, when
Yeah, I
you do
agree.
the right thing, right, and
I
you
think,
really
yeah,
invest in your community.
when you have the ability to give back, it's such a wonderful experience, and there are a lot of options, in, working in the tech industry, which we'll talk about, but really just any volunteering to give back to your community, especially if you feel like where you've gotten, and I feel is to the thanks of so much giving, for the people that I've met, the networking that I've been able to have, everything that I have is because someone gave me a chance, and I feel having the opportunity to give back is just a way of putting my thanks kind of back into the universe as well.